Hi, it's Elaine, and today I'm here to tell you about an exciting digital tool called TurboNote. TurboNote allows you to watch a video and make time-stamped notes, and you can also share your notes with others and collaborate. TurboNote is a Chrome extension, and if you're not familiar with extensions, they're like tiny programs or bits of code that you add to your Chrome browser, so they'll always be there when you need them. The fastest way to find extensions is from the Chrome Web Store. So I've brought up a screen with the Chrome Web Store. The way I got there, when you're in Chrome, typically at the top left of your screen, you'll see your apps launcher, and I just clicked on that. But if you don't see that on your toolbar, you can always go open a new tab, go to Google, or you don't have to go to Google, just open a new tab and then type in Chrome Web Store. It'll come up very easily. And the web store is a place where you kind of go shopping for all kinds of extensions and themes and apps and games and that sort of thing. So I have extensions highlighted here already. I'm going to type in TurboNote and hit enter, and then it comes up right away. Now, getting this into your Chrome browser is just as simple as clicking on this big blue button that says Add to Chrome. So when you do that, it will take just a few moments. You'll click on Add Extension again, and then you'll notice a tiny icon will appear in the top right of your screen letting you know that TurboNote has been added to Chrome. So then you're ready to go. So notice in this tab I've brought up a video from YouTube, and this one happens to be about multiplying fractions. There's a little bit of irony there because I really stink at math and I'm actually an English teacher. But fractions were the first thing that popped into my head, so we'll just go with it. And once I have my video up and I'm ready to go, I simply click on, and I see that mine has already come up here. I simply click on the TurboNote icon and it will bring up Note View, and it will be ready for me to take notes. Now here's how this works. So as I said before, what happens is you can take time-stamped notes or notes that are synced with the video. I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to start this, and it's going to be loud. I'm going to start this playing. So, alright, here comes the video. And let's just say I'm a student, I'm watching the video, and let's say I'm not very good at math. And, well, I'm not very good at math, but just hypothetically. So I'm taking notes about how to multiply fractions as I watch this, and what the program will allow me to do is come back to those notes and go exactly to that point in the video, and so I can review. So I think you can see the potential there for a student who might be struggling with any kind of subject matter. So the first thing let's do over in this box, let's write multiplying fractions, just so we can save this as an overview. And what that means is it will save it in my library, so I'll be able to find it again later, because once I start taking notes on several videos, I need to be able to, tell them apart. So here I go. I'm going to just move this cursor over a little ways into the video. So let's say right here, I hear something that I want to make sure I remember. So I can either stop the video or I can do it as the video is playing. So I'm going to take a note here. And I just hit enter. And notice it saves my note down here, and it also time stamps it 21 seconds into the video. So I continue watching the video, and as I get over here, I see something I really want to remember, so I'm taking another note here, hitting enter. And likewise, I just keep going. At several spots during the video, I'm taking notes, hitting enter. And so when I reach the end, I have a collection of notes here, and I only have 3, but typically you would have more than that. So depending on what kind of video I'm watching, my notes will be different. TED Talks are some of my favorite videos to watch. If I were watching a TED Talk, I would probably be just reflecting on what the person said. In this case, I would actually be taking some notes that I could then review. If I were a student and I were studying for my fractions test, I would be able to go directly back and look at the notes I took during the video and see what it was that I could review about multiplying fractions. So let's see how that works. If I click here, notice it will
Fractions.
take me back. It will take me back to that point in the video. Likewise, if I click
3
here,
times 5 equals 15.
it takes me to the spot where I took that note. And notice my note pops up here on a sticky or digital sticky. If I want to edit that note, I can click on this pencil, or I can add to my note. So if I add to my note, notice it's auto saving. It said it's unsaved and then it said saved. And so I can even add to my notes as I review, which is a nice feature. Also, this is the most exciting part to me. When you think about using this as an assignment with students, there are two ways that a student can share his TurboNotes with you. So if I go here to click on this icon that says Notes Preview, look what happens. So it generates a preview of my notes, and look, it gives me a picture from the video, and also my actual note appears beside it, and it's also time-stamped. If I click here, I can generate a PDF that just downloaded to my computer. I can bring it up, and of course it'll be in my downloads, but if I want to save it, then I can click on this download icon again. I'm going to save it here on my desktop. So then what I can do as a student, I can go into Google Classroom perhaps, and my teacher has made an assignment where I would upload my notes to her or him. And so I could do that quite easily because I have saved them. Now check this out. If I receive this, let's say I'm a teacher and I receive this, if I click on this timestamp, it will actually take me to the video itself and to the notes. So let me
3.
stop that. So notice this looks a bit different. These are my shared notes that I'm sharing with someone else. Over here in this tab, if I X this out, I can see my actual notes that I took as the note taker. One other way you can share is by clicking on Share Notes, and that will give you an actual link where you can copy the link, and that's another way you can share your notes. There are some other features here. You can also get a transcript of a video. If it is closed captioned, it will bring up a transcript for you. That's really convenient. And this feature, Watch Together, is still in beta. I have not actually tried this myself, but I hope you will try it if you get a chance. And what it allows students to do is to actually invite each other and watch a video and take notes as a group. I think you can see that that would have enormous potential. When you come back into this program after watching the tutorial, if you get confused, you can simply click on this help link, and then it will show you all sorts of helpful things that can help you, remember what to do in the program. So that's TurboNote, and I'm sending you off now to explore and play with that. I know you're going to love it. I'll talk to you soon.